All right. All right. I was hoping for something better than this. There's somebody that's going to be applying pressure. Okay. Now, temperance. Okay. That's what I get with this Ten of Wands in reverse and this Five of Swords. It's like somebody's going to start to apply pressure. So somebody definitely could be pressuring someone in order to get something out of them. That's kind of how I'm getting it. It's almost like somebody trying to psych somebody out, or maybe trying to say something. You know how like I got a piece. What is this? It's raining out. You know, like when people do things in leading conversation, they'll say certain things in order to trigger a response, to get you almost to kind of like confess or, you know, give up the goods. But it's a very sneaky way that this person's doing it. It's I can't give an example as of right now, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. And then again, somebody could just be flat out just applying pressure. You know, tell me. This Five of Swords, though, it just feels like it's a sneaky way about it. Okay. Then you got this Temperance at the bottom of the deck. Your best bet is to not let them upset you. Okay? Wheel of Fortune. There you go. There you go. This is interesting. This is interesting. So, how I'm getting it is Six of Swords, Six of Pentacles, 6-6. Okay. For whatever reason, this is going to restore some form of balance. It's going to restore balance. It is an opportunity. So I try to look at things through spiritual eyes. When you look at certain things, this camera is always... You look at things from a certain perspective. People see, you know, doom, chaos, calamity, catastrophe. I'm not seeing that. I'm just seeing pressure. I try to look at it a different way. Whenever I know that I'm feeling pressure or there's a lot going on or something that just isn't going right or going my way, it's kind of like clearing the path. It's getting it out of the way. It's the subconscious mind, you know, clearing out all the negativity. Okay? But what it does is it's opening something. It's giving an opportunity. I'm trying to figure out a better way to explain this. It's an opportunity to clear your conscience, make something right, maybe verbalize what really happened, however it resonates, okay, however it lands. This could go a few different ways. The reason I'm saying that is because with this, and I saw the Four of Cups a minute ago, especially with this Wheel of Fortune, and then there's 2 6s. It's like a rebirth, a rebalancing. So it's something new that's going to come about. That's how we're looking at it through the spiritual perspective. However, let's try to break it down into real terms and put it into a real life scenario. So it's not so, you know, well, not hard to understand. Okay, so let's figure out, let's get into the meat and potatoes here. Why did I say that? I don't say that. That might be something that people, so if someone's applying pressure, they might come to you and say, hey, let's get to the meat and potatoes. So, 10 of Cups, Ace of Wands, Hanged Man, 2 of Wands. What I'm getting is, if you've been feeling any restriction, there's about to be some release. You're going to start losing some of the dead weight. You're going to start losing some of the competition. Now, this could be involving, you know, a lot of the heavy energy that you could be feeling. You know, if you're very, very psychic, you sense it, you feel it in your bones, you feel it throughout your entire being. You know when people dislike you. You know a lot of times you can pinpoint completely. Sometimes if you're not even around them, you'll get a vision in your mind. You're like, oh, okay, you know. But you still have to kind of keep up appearances, you know. Because you don't want to get into an outright brawl. You know, I learned the hard way many times, you know. confronting people a couple times and realize that maybe that's not the best way to go about it. If they're not spelling it out for you. If they spell it out for you, it's one thing. But, you know, neither here nor there. There is someone, or could be several people, who could be coming around, seeing something from a new perspective with this hangman. And it's something that's brand new. It is a brand new passion. It could be a brand new career, brand new job, something like that. There's two ways that you can kind of go about it. In fact, you probably have more than one resource, more than one alternative. I keep getting a sense that somebody's going to be coming to somebody and asking questions about something. But what is the purpose that it's going to serve? Is it just to gossip? Is it just because they want to know your business? I mean, let's face it. Sometimes people have no business coming to you asking, hey, whatever happened with that? Well, it's between me and that person. If they're saying something, well, then I should show you something about their character. You know, if something is between you and somebody else, and somebody blowing something out of proportion, or you're not even having a chance to give your side of the story to the person that they're talking about it to, meanwhile everything's going around, you know, and then people want to come to you, you know, I've had this discussion before. That's what it feels like. It could even be something as far as rumors. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Whoever this person is, if somebody kind of, you know, cut communication or something like that, I can't. It's like it's really, really hidden and it's really, really secretive. Now, this person is just, they're just nasty. They're just nasty. Just know that you're going to survive it. You're going to come out of it. It's actually it's going to work in your benefit, whatever this is. I don't know exactly what it is. Let's find this out. Give me some more detail about exactly what this is, because I feel like I'm just rambling. And that could be what it is. Somebody could have just been King of Swords. There's King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. It's two people. That's what it was. Something happened between two people. They didn't see things quite the same. Yep. In fact, look at this picture. This king, who could be seen as honest. Maybe they are honest. Maybe they were being honest. They're talking down to two people. Okay? That could be a lot of what it has to do with too. So, okay, I'll give an example. You retire. You quit a job. You leave a certain situation. You just kind of up and leave. Don't really say anything. What's the point? It's going to be one story against the other. So what's the point? Just let it go. And you go on about your business. Go on about your life. Try to build a new life. Whatever it is. Somebody could have been talking about you and making up things or seeing things, because people always see things from a different perspective. So however it is that this person may have seen something doesn't really go along with how it is that you perceive the situation. You know, sometimes people really can be honest, but they're not getting the full story. Okay? So somebody could be coming to you and say, why'd you leave? Why'd this happen? Why'd that happen? Well, we heard this. Is there any reason, is it any wonder why gossiping is a sin? It puts people in a bad light that maybe don't deserve to be in a bad light. Okay? A lot of times it can come from a very reliable source. However, sometimes reliable sources can't be all that reliable. You know, you're looking at it through their perspective, through their lens. Their lens may not be very clear. Okay? They may not know everything. You know, I've had situations where I was going through something pretty traumatic. Going through things pretty traumatic. And I didn't have any support. You know, I didn't have any support. And I felt like I was basically stabbed in the back and left for dead from people that I thought, you know, really cared about me. You know, it was just like they don't, you know, I want nothing to do with it. You know, it's kind of like that. So if that could be something that you're dealing with. Empress in reverse. Empress in reverse. Somebody may come to you and say, I heard you slept with this one. I heard you slept with that one. Okay. It's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. You know, did you sleep with so-and-so? You know, it's nobody's business anyway. However, that's what it is. Somebody could be pressuring somebody to find out if they, you know, did something with somebody. Okay. Got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Again. Temperance. Death. Queen of Cups. So, you're going to find out that could be your heavy feminine energy. Okay. That someone that you could have been married to, or someone that you could have been in a relationship with, find out that they cheated with somebody. Somebody's going to be coming to tell you. However, where are you in this scenario? You could have been the one that somebody made up false allegations on. You know, let's say you didn't cheat on. Let's say you're okay. So the first scenario. Let's say you're not a slut, and somebody was saying that you were. Okay, 1. 2. Let's say you were married, and somebody was messing with your spouse. I'm not just going to say wife, because the Empress in reverse, you know, the Empress doesn't have to be male or female. Generally, you see the Empress as a feminine energy, but the Empress in reverse is somebody who is, whether it's male or female, is somebody who sleeps around. You know, at least that's my how I interpret my Empress in reverse. Slut is okay. So you could be the person whose spouse cheated, and you may find out about it, or somebody may come to you, and maybe you had suspected, maybe your marriage had dissolved a long time ago. You don't really care. You probably already know. If you're psychic, you already know. But somebody may come and confirm that, you know. You could even have, let's say, the person that, you know, your spouse cheated with come to you. Maybe they want to clear their conscience. They want to be conscience. They want to be honest. You have this King of Swords. The King of Swords is in the upright. And remember I said sometimes, you know, it depends on the lens that they're looking through. Generally, the King of Swords is pretty honest. Okay. It's not in reverse, so it's what you have. It's what you have. All right. Death. Nine of Pentacles. High Priestess. There you go. It's like it's going to really help you see something. But it's also going to, That's interesting. Somebody could have been withholding money or withholding something from you. Maybe somebody could have stolen something from you. Maybe this person was lying, you know. You also have, here we go, you also have somebody who you may have the authority. This is coming out of nowhere. You may have the authorities come to you and say, you know, we have this and this and this in your name, you know, and let's say it has nothing to do with you, but somebody's been collecting, you know, money, you know, where they shouldn't have been collecting money. Okay. All right. That's kind of what we're getting. So, anyway. Meaning somebody could have been opening up false accounts. Maybe somebody lied, you know, in order to get money out of you, say this or that. You could even have somebody that was, you know, saying that, you know, this is, you're the child's father, you know, you need to pay me money. It could even be like that if we want to kind of, you know, twist it. Because I'm getting a whole bunch of different scenarios. Because I am reading for a whole bunch of different people in the collective. So it's, like I say all the time, you know, it's the same plot. You know, the stories are different. They're slightly different. But the plot is the same. All right. One more. What should you do? Okay. Well, Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck. You are definitely in your, you know, because we had that High Priestess. You're definitely, it's like you already know. It's going to be like a victory. Whatever this revelation is, it's definitely going to be a victory. I don't feel like this is, I feel like you're going to be releasing that mental prison, you know, finding out. I feel as though you're also going to find out that something, some unfortunate circumstance has come to the players in this. Maybe they were caught, you know, maybe they were shamed. Maybe something happened. Maybe somebody's going to get arrested. You can have that too. Anyway, I think what I'm getting is, you know, this is going to be a victory for you. That's pretty much it. We'll look at it that way. So, I know it was a little bit weird at first, but it was almost like pulling teeth to get it out. So what that tells me is somebody's going to be giving up the goods and they don't want to give it up. You know, they don't want to give up the, why did I say it like that? That kind of sounded a little, ugh. What I meant, I mean, take it in the context, however the context is for you. But what I meant was, somebody just wants the truth, or they want to find out something. You know, let's say you know that there was people who, you know, two people that were messing around, and you witnessed it, but then you kind of like left, and you're like, I don't want any parts of that. You know, somebody may come to you and say, what do you know? Okay. There could be an investigation involved in that. Anyway, that's what I have. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And if you want to book a reading, you have to have Zoom, because I only do readings via Zoom, face-to-face. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Information's down the bottom. Have a good one.